Your thoughts on the goal line forward progress and how it unfolded from your point of view?
It's something that we can't get back, and I'm not going to discuss it.
What it looked like?
I felt like I was in, but they said I wasn't, so we had to move on. And we did that, and we came out on top.
What was going through your mind at the end of regulation when you guys get the ball, Justin? And you know you only have a little bit of time, no timeouts, and Coach said that it was a pass play in the last play, and then it broke down, and you just took off, and kind of what was going through your mind?
I seen the middle was wide open, so what we wanted to do was kind of cover it up. So I just took off and ran. I knew we didn't have no timeouts left, so I just tried to get as far as down the field I could to get out of bounds. To at least give us one more shot to the end zone or field goal.
Did you know how far you'd gone and how much time was left?
I didn't, but when I stepped out, I seen that it was like 5 seconds, 4 seconds left before I stepped out.
Do you have a good sense of what this rivalry is all about? Can you, before you actually get some significant playing time and get to participate in it? And now that you have that under your belt, tell me what this rivalry is all about.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured it out when I first got here my freshman year when we came up here. Just seeing how the fans react to you, just different things like that, and I feel like it's a great rivalry and it's going to continue.
But now that you got one under your belt, it's been a long time, man, and you're a part of ending a streak. I mean, just tell me from that perspective what that means.
It's a great feeling, just to come out here and be able to do the things that we did today and get the job done, even over a lot of adversity. It's a great feeling. It's a day to remember.
Adam, can you talk a little bit about what you guys did defensively in the second half? Particularly, you had some nice goal line stands, and you guys really bottled up their running game.
Yeah, I think we just lent on each other. That's a big thing that we've tried to do all season. Everyone, you got to fight for your brother left and right to you, and you do your job. And if everyone does their job, you should be able. Someone's got to make the play, And when it's your number up to make the play, you had to. And we made a couple of good stands there in the goal line, and it was unfortunate they got that one at the end to take that lead. But the offense went down there, without hesitation, and got us back at field goal range, gave us another chance, And after last year, we kind of feel like defense let it up, So the last 12 months we've had that stink on us, It was our fault that we lost, so it's we weren't going to let that game happen again on defense. So.
Did you see the interception at the end?
Yeah, I saw it at the corner of my eye. I just saw DJ kind of had it. I wasn't sure if he completely had it. I thought they were fighting over it, but yeah, once I saw it out of control, it went pretty wild.
Adam, talk about what, if anything, you guys did different in the second half, trying to slow down the running game, specifically Chubb here. Was it just out physicaling him, or just?
I mean, all week we heard about the O-line's so big, Heisman running back, things like that, and they kind of gave us no credit, especially as a young D-line. We have only one senior this year, so we're a fairly young D-line. I think me and Sean were the only two that played much playing time last year. So we had a lot of guys step up today, and we just felt. If we just play with heart and want,
But from your perspective, what was the difference in the second half? Because after you got all those yards in first.
Well, I just feel like the reason they got those yards was we just misfit in the first half. It wasn't they were doing anything that we was different, and we just got settled down. I feel like we got adjusted to the tempo and things like that, and people were able to make plays when they needed to.
Justin, in your mind, was that just a simple pump fake?
Yeah, I mean, I was actually about to throw the ball, but I didn't want to force it. But I guess it still ended up being a bad play. But
were you surprised they called it a pump?
I guess. I mean, I really didn't see the replay of that, so I don't know what the ball was after it came out.
Can you talk about your range of emotions, having that, then they score, then a few seconds left?
It wasn't a good feeling. I had 2 turnovers that were pretty costly, but the defense and the rest of the team, they still, rallied. They told me, I keep my head up, just play the next play. And, they was behind me, so I did that, and it came out. The defense made another big stop at the end and made it victorious.
Justin, how would you explain how this team keeps winning in just all these different ways like this?
I think just the will to it. Nobody gave us a chance to even be in the game or to even be close. So just coming out there with that mentality to keep fighting. Like Coach Johnson said, some years ago we was down maybe 2 or 3 touchdowns going into the second half, but if you keep playing, you'll come out on top. So we kept playing today and came and time.